The World Bank's International Finance Corporation, IFC, says green building is the new way of ensuring smarter cities with energy efficiency. It is therefore urging local assemblies to incentivize investors who embrace green technology in their building plans. Now, the green building lead for the IFC's EDGE project, Dennis Papakwansa, says incentivizing investors would encourage more developers to build energy-efficient buildings. Mr. Kwanza was speaking to City Business News' Akwesi Jainim on the sidelines of an IFC World Bank's EDGE workshop with the Sekondi-Takoradi Metropolitan Assembly.
Excellence in design for greater efficiencies, EDGE is the World Bank's International Finance Corporation, IFC's project aimed at promoting what it terms green buildings for a smarter world. The EDGE project is giving options to developers to select various means of building with green features from its purposely developed EDGE platform. At a workshop for stakeholders within the Sekondi-Takoradi Metropolitan Assembly, Dennis Papakwansa, who is the green building lead for IFC's EDGE project, details the green building project and how local assemblies can encourage green building investors.
When we talk about green, we are looking at a building that doesn't have so much negative effects on the environment. And for the EDGE program, we are looking at a building that has a lower energy usage. It's efficient by 20% compared to other buildings around it. A building that is 20% more efficient in terms of water, and then 20% more efficient in terms of the material that was used in there. So the software actually helps you measure your usage on these three categories. That's energy, water, and then materials. Now, for developers, if they decide to go a step further, because after building green and meeting the EDGE standard, there's the opportunity to obtain a certificate, which they can use to brand their project as green, right? So, and that certificate they can use to even raise funding, because now lots of investors are looking at investing in green projects. Let's have a look at giving these developers an incentive to want to build green by giving them some of these opportunities, and one, by allowing them to have expedited permitting, giving them density bonuses. Another thing that we can do is to give special recognitions and awards to developers or individuals that are able to put up buildings that use less energy and water.
To find out what the green building project means to city planners, I spoke with Kofi Yeboah, the physical planning officer for the Sekondi-Takoradi Metropolis, who says the city has already bought into the project.
I totally agree. We must give them some kind of incentive to do that. Very soon, my mayor will launch something related to this, and then we are even seeing a way that we can sustainably support them, even through the property rate we collect from them. If you go green, we will be able to give you some kind of reduction in the property rate you pay per annum, and that will also encourage more people to go green. We want to go beyond green buildings and then go to green streets as well. Because if the buildings are not efficient, they generate a lot of waste into our drains, into the sea, and it can kill aquatic life. And since our life also depends on the sea, we want to make sure that the sea is very clean so that fishermen will not go and bring this. So as part of this, we want to integrate buildings, water management first, and then waste management second, and then combine that one with city planning so we can achieve something sustainable for the future generation. So when we talk about green buildings, it goes a long way to help us as a city to be able to see whether we are making efficient use of our resources in terms of water use, in terms of electricity, and also how people are able to communicate from work to their homes.
The chief executive of the Sekondi-Takoradi Metropolis, Anthony K.K. Sam, who opened the green building workshop, said the city is committed to attracting green building investors, hence its strategy to speed up permitting processes.
For City News, I am Akwesi Jainim, Takoradi.